it's Miss Michelle. So I'm going to talk to you about our first week in January, our kit. So the first thing I want to talk about is the books. I have that on our list as the number one thing. Obviously, if you're going to pick anything from that, read as much as you can. Any of the books that I've given before, books that you have at your house, and I included some beginning readers that would be easy to go over with the kids, and we're going to be reading some of these books, just longer versions. But again, I think I put on here things like pointing out the titles and the pictures. What could the book be about? Talking about what kind of animals these are. And then as you read with them, pointing to the words, like starting at the beginning, the mole is in the mitten. And we can talk about if we know anything about moles. They're small. Why would a mole go into a mitten? Things like that. So again, the Mitten book and Winter Mittens is another book I included. And this one I think deals with colors. So the blue mitten, and you can have them color each of the mittens the color, just to go over that. And then I have this book in here, which it's the Positional Words book. I think it's the one right here. Can you find the Mittens Emergent Reading book? And so the first part of this book, it just talks about all those positional words, like beside, in front of, behind, and it just has I see the mitten next to the hat, and you can point to how it's right next to find something in our house that's next to the couch, things like that. And then in the middle of the book, I've attached their own pair of mittens, and they can color and decorate them if they want. It says, these are the mittens, can you find them? And then the book goes on to then ask them to place the mittens in certain positions. Like, I see the mittens next to the hat, and you can tell them, can you place the mittens next to the hat? So they can either put it there or they can put it there. But again, you just go through the book, and again, it's just going through all of those words that they'll definitely hear. And when we're in school, we do things like, can you stand in front of Sally? And they need to know we're in front of, or stand next to Mr. Williams. And can you go get me that piece of paper that's behind the reading table? And so they're going to hear these words, and so just to kind of get them familiar with these places, that's why these lessons are super important. And, you can practice these at home without these books. Go upstairs and get the blank under the blank, or that's on top of that, and see if they can actually do it. And I know with my son, I used to do like a hide and seek game. So his favorite stuffed animal, and I would go put it somewhere, and then we'd walk through the house, and I'd say, it is far away from the living room, and he'd have to guess which room. It is next to something big and red, and his bed or whatever. So you can play those types of games too. But yeah, so read, and ask questions and talk about books and enjoy books with your littles. And I provided some books for you to keep. Okay.